Watch the safety creep.
Now a first down throw. Watson flushed out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Listen, 19. Check. Check. Kill. 54.
To throw again on second down. Watson rolling to his right. And he fires one incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And it's third down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Tight end's right. 3 down. Check. Sponge. No. Check.
From the gun, here's Watson. And he finds Stills, complete. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, check. 3 down. Shift. Bang.
Out of the gun, Watson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Switch. Jam.
Watson looks to throw again. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. Miller with first down and more. And down right around the 37. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Check. Fresno.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back.
Hey, check, Mike 21. You. Get the boys down, he's coming. Alert 3. Check 99.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
We got double up. Check. Motion.
To throw is Watson, operating from the gun. He may try and run for this.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Get set. 19.
Check back 21. I got it.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Check.
Brings up second and 1 at the Patriots' 18-yard line.
54.
Hey, check back 21.
On second down, here's Miller. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight.
Alert.
Hey, Motion.
Watson on first down. Got a man open. It's 4 for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller there to make the grab. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On second down, Michel.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
To Sean Gibson rolling down. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Wait, set. Alabama, 380.
Double dog. That's the way. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And Brady will sneak it. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Shit. Watch the switch.
Go Bandit.
Brady gives to Michel. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down now. Michelle, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Hey, 66.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. DeAndre Carter's deep for the Texans. Here comes Carter. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jason McCourty, a safety blitz and a sack. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Mike 21.
He's coming. Double up. Orbit. He's coming. Double up. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I got it. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Chance. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Hey, check Mike 21.
To throw is Watson. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back 1 pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Crunch. Alpha. Hey, exit.
So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
6-6, bullet 5. Sugar.
Following the penalty, Michelle. And some room to roam now. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Wait,
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
We got this. Check 37, check 37.
First down, here's White. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Check 24, check 24.
On 2nd down, it's White, and he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Wait, 20.
Mike 41. We got a West down. Oh, you got deep?
And they will run it with Michelle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So now on 4th down, on comes Steven Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 13-year man puts it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get to 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
You got 3 down, 3 down. SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS.
9.
SOS.
Watson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Maybe a free play for Watson. Forced out to his left. He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty.
Save.
Operating from the gun, Watson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air yet again. Watson escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Check 13. Watch twist. Alert. Check 50. Check 50.
Now Carlos Hyde in the game. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Watson eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Hyde. And this is taken in at the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. The Clemson connection. Watson to Hopkins for a big one. 45 yards. Here's Hyde. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Down Michelle, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. And it's Michelle once again. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Go, go.
37's the mic. Mike 37. Here we go, D. Everyone, 37's the mic. Mike 37.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, we got 4.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. On 1st and 10, Watson will buy some time right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Get in the weight room. He's checking. Crash.
26.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. Pretty sizable gain of 8 that time on the keeper, but now it's 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. And they'll run for it with Miller. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
They'll try and run it in with Miller. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They stay on the ground with White. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. On play action, now Brady. He's going to air one out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Play action. Now it's Brady. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. On 2nd down now. It's White, and not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Opting to run again here with White. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Back now in Houston, it's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Kill, 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 kill. Regular. Right here. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check 41.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Back to throw, Watson. He's got Fuller. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's Watson. It's complete. Stills. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
On first down, Watson. It's complete to Fuller. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, it's Watson. Open man is QT, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 14. From the red zone now, Watson. Flushed out right, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again is Watson. And it'll be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. He's going to wind up and air it out. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
That turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Watson operating from the gun. And complete here to Carlos Hyde. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Championships, baby. At 24.
Watson going to throw again. He's letting this one go for Fuller. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. You got a hand in there to break that one up. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. third down. Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 5-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Alabama.
At the 6-yard line.
Check this 61. Matchbox lights. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check. Go get him. Go get him. 72.
On 2nd down. It's White, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. New England on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Hey, Mike 7. Hey, we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37. Hey, man. Hey, goal 66. Regular.
In his own end zone, it's Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line.
The Texans take over